The bomb dome in Hiroshima, a lasting symbol of the consequences of war, the only building here that survived the atomic bomb. G7 leaders remembering and perhaps reflecting on what can happen when peace does not prevail. These gardens nearby contain a memorial to the victims of that war as another rages on in Europe. These are grim times. The UK today announcing further sanctions, including banning the import of Russian diamonds. And this a PM prepared to put on the pressure. Prime Minister, you're announcing the ban on Russian diamond imports and other sanctions. Do you expect other G7 countries to follow you this weekend?
Well, I think the most important thing we can do right now for global peace and security is to support Ukraine in its struggle against Russia, but also to ensure that Russia pays a price for its illegal and unprovoked act of aggression. That's why we've announced new sanctions today, and I do expect others to follow.
What's your message to Putin?
My message to Putin is straightforward, and we're not going away.
Leaders united in their stand to punish Russia. Ukraine's president joining them this weekend to summon further support at this summit. But for all the diplomacy and knock-on for nations further afield too, net migration in the UK at record levels, Britain welcoming over 100,000 Ukrainian refugees by summer last year. Those are unique circumstances, but this is a long-standing political problem for the Prime Minister's party, with net migration soaring and election promises busted. In 2019, you said you would bring them down below 226,000. Last year they were 504,000. So they're predicted to go up to 1 million, and you're not acknowledging that at all as a problem.
As we've already said, is that the levels of legal migration we want to bring down. I've been very clear about that. I mean, I'm absolutely committed to doing that. There's a range of options that we're looking at.
Let's try and get a commitment out of you. Do you commit to bringing them back down below 504,000 by the next general election?
As I said, I'm committed to bringing down the levels of net migration that I've inherited.
A new commitment, though the PM keen to dodge hard numbers, but no shying away from the polls. This PM battered at the local elections, not used to losing. Prime Minister, you're one of life's success stories. You were head boy at school, you had a career in finance that made you very wealthy. Now you're Prime Minister. How do you feel when you lose?
Sorry?
How do you feel when you lose?
How do you mean, Beth?
Well, you're a winner in life. How do you feel when you don't win?
Well, look, my focus in this job is to deliver for the country. I've set out 5 very clear priorities: to halve inflation, grow the economy, reduce debt, cut waiting lists and stop the votes.
Today, the opening of this summit, the red carpet rolled out. But these leaders here for business, not pleasure. On so many fronts, so many challenges. These leaders have a lot of working out to do. Beth, Rigby, Sky News in Hiroshima.